Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing good. Thank you so much for stopping by. We have another Philomena Cunk, this time Philomena Cunk on America. Without further ado, let's dive right in.
Eventually Washington won, becoming America's first president, the single most revered role in the world, until 2016. I read somewhere that America isn't just a country but an idea. But it is just a country, isn't it? Having a sandwich, that's an idea. Painting your bicycle blue, that's an idea. Going, that's an idea. America is just a place. They believed in something called manifest destiny, the belief that all the land belonged to them, and that God wanted them to go west and claim it back from the Native Americans he put there first by mistake. Manifesting your destiny was dangerous. You had to trundle across a perilous landscape in a rickety wagon on the brink of starvation or shitting yourself to death with dysentery, getting bitten by snakes or butchered by Apaches, almost as if God didn't want them to do this after all. But Americans back then weren't the humble, unassuming people they still aren't today. It's hard to imagine a world where Edison didn't invent the light bulb, and even if you did imagine it, it would be too dark to see what was in it. So we had daylight during the day and we had candles at night.
Yes.
So we didn't need light bulbs. His life's work was meaningless. That must have been a real moment the first time someone realised a plane needed a toilet. That's more impressive than the Wright brothers. Use of firearms is an integral part of their national identity. How come Americans have the right to kill anyone they want with a gun?
Well, they don't. Murder is illegal in the United States, but they do have the right to own weapons.
They have the right to bear arms.
Correct.
But bears don't have arms.
They do, actually.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
I thought they were legs.
Well, I'm not a biologist, but I suppose that when they stand up, they're probably arms.
With its cowboys and guns and steam train rides, America became known as the land of the free, which must have come as a surprise to all the slaves. But by finally thinking hard about the subject, the people of the northern states made a horrifying discovery, that inside each slave was an actual human person. Abraham Lincoln was shot in the theatre box, wasn't he? Where is that on the body?
Oh, I think...
And why was he shot? Was it because he wouldn't take his hat off? Because that's quite annoying in the theatre, isn't it, when someone's in front of you with a hat on?
Well, he was in the...
How did being shot in the head affect Lincoln's ability to lead?
Well, it ended it because he died about 12 hours after he was shot.
So he couldn't carry on?
He couldn't, no. Not as a corpse, unfortunately.
Lincoln's light may have been snuffed.
I'm afraid.
Why don't bicycles have toilets? You know, it would save you having to get off. I might write that down and copyright it. Even without a toilet, the Wright brothers' historic flight changed transportation forever in ways that still aren't fully understood. The Wright brothers did the first proper flight over 100 years ago. How come we're still not any closer to working out how aeroplanes actually work? That's your theory. Do you want to hear my theory?
Okay.
I think they run on belief. It's just because we believe planes can fly that they do. So the media has to keep up the pretense, or they're just going to start dropping out of the sky. Same with Wi-Fi. There's no way that's real. We just have to go along with this pantomime. The Civil War tore America apart, didn't it? Brother turned on brother. Did anyone get so conflicted they turned on them? But Abraham Lincoln's story didn't have a happy ending. 5 days after the North won, a terrible fate befell him. He was forced to go to the theatre to watch a play. He was put out of his misery by a kindly gunman, but cruelly, not until the third act.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Unbelievably funny. Like, she is just... I think all historians are speechless right now. Her theory about aeroplane actually adds up to me. Like, no, this woman is just so funny. I love, like, this is my second time reacting to her, and I'm like, there is a way she speaks. There is a way she makes you, the expert, look like, what's going on here? Do I really understand what this lady is saying, or am I insane? When she said they declared America the land of the free, to the surprises of the slaves that were in it, like, that was actually, it actually resonates with me. Like, You hear that they say America is the land of free, and why am I still a slave? Like, what am I still doing here being a slave? I think that was what she was trying to say. I'm not a biologist, but I suppose when they stand up their arms, I know that bare arm guys knew she was trolling him. Then he responded perfectly to it. That was so funny. Like, you want to give it to me? I know how to respond to people like you. So he couldn't carry on, could he? No, not as a cop, unfortunately. Like, this is so, it's educational, it's funny, it's just so thrilling to listen to and to watch. Like, her questions are always so, like, when she asks you a question and you want to answer her, she will not allow you to answer her. She will want to tell you something else that does not even pertain to the question. Like, this woman is just so funny. For me, she's one of the funniest people on the planet. Like, she gives you what you want to hear in a way you want to hear it. When she said Lincoln was forced to go to a play and was put out of his misery by a kind godly man, I was like, huh? Then she now said, but not until the third. Like, who is this Philomena? She knows how to put things together. Like, when you hear her speak, you'll be wondering, like, am I insane or am I okay? Like, am I getting what this lady is saying? If this is your first time here, do well to click on the subscribe button before stepping out. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you in my next video. Bye.